5 minutes ago, the Korean entertainment world was shaken to its core. In a revelation that no fan or reporter could have anticipated, Haein and Jung So-min announced their engagement, ending years of whispered rumors and speculation with one of the most explosive confessions in K-drama history. What began as gossip buried in fan forums has transformed into the headline of the decade. Two stars, admired for their craft and beloved for their personalities, stepping out from the shadows of secrecy into the brightest spotlight of all. The news broke with a precision that revealed just how carefully this moment had been planned. At exactly 12 o'clock KST, Jung Haein's agency released a message that set social media ablaze. "We are deeply honored to share this joyous news. Our actor, Jung Haein, has found a partner with whom he wishes to build his future. Please join us in blessing their union and supporting them warmly." Just 3 minutes later, Jung So-min's agency followed with a statement of equal weight but softer tone. So-min has always valued sincerity and honesty. After years of treasuring this relationship privately, now shares her happiness with all of you who have supported her from the beginning. This engagement is not only a milestone, but a celebration of love. The twin announcements hit the media like twin thunderclaps. Reporters scrambled to verify the story, only to find confirmation already in their inboxes. Fans raced to Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, overwhelming the platforms with hashtags like Jung Haein, So-min, engagement shock, and power couple. Within minutes, old clips of the two actors began resurfacing, red carpet glances suddenly charged with new meaning, interviews where subtle smiles seemed to hint at hidden truths, Instagram posts where flowers, books, or cafe backgrounds now looked like coded messages. Yet the most captivating part of the revelation is not the suddenness of the announcement, but the story behind it, how two of Korea's most recognizable stars managed to keep their romance hidden for so long in an industry famous for its relentless scrutiny. Friends close to the couple have begun sharing glimpses of the extraordinary effort it took. They met years ago, when their professional paths overlapped through projects, events, and mutual acquaintances. At first, their interaction seemed like nothing more than casual friendship. But insiders recall the spark between them was impossible to miss. A stylist who worked with both admitted, there was something in the way they looked at each other. It wasn't flirtation. It wasn't for show. It was quiet, steady, real. From the earliest days, secrecy became their shield. Dinners were held in private apartments or late at night in cafes with strict no-photo policies. Travel plans were staggered to throw off reporters. One would fly out with friends in the morning. The other would arrive discreetly at night, meeting later in destinations where anonymity was easier. Even during public appearances, their ability to mask affection was remarkable. They sat apart at ceremonies, avoided eye contact when cameras were present, and politely denied every rumor with calm professionalism. But behind closed doors, their connection deepened. According to an anonymous friend, they laughed about the rumors sometimes. They joked about how people saw them as colleagues. But they also dreamed of a day when they wouldn't have to hide. They promised each other, when the time was right, they'd reveal everything together. The agencies, once guardians of their secret, are now the mouthpieces of their truth. At an impromptu press briefing in Seoul this afternoon, Jung Haein's representative explained the decision. Haein values sincerity above all else. He is cautious with matters of the heart. But once he gives his trust, it is absolute. Protecting this relationship was never about fear. It was about respect. He wanted to nurture love quietly until it grew strong enough to face the public eye. Meanwhile, Jung So-min's agency echoed the same but in more emotional tones. So-min has carried this secret with patience. The spokesperson said. There were times when she longed to share it with fans. But she chose silence, believing honesty would be more powerful when the moment arrived. Today, she stands before her supporters with open joy. It is not a confession born of scandal, but of celebration. The public's reaction has been nothing short of volcanic. Fans who once doubted themselves now feel vindicated. We weren't delusional after all. One wrote on a viral tweet. Side-by-side photos of the couple wearing identical scarves and separate posts years apart. Another fan shared screenshots from a 2020 interview where So-min giggled while describing her ideal type, an eerily accurate description of Haein. Old rumors once dismissed as fantasy are being resurrected with triumphant captions. They were telling us all along. Colleagues within the industry have also stepped forward, and their words reveal the deep respect these stars command. A director who worked with Han praised his loyalty. He is not someone who plays games. He values what matters most. And I'm proud to see him find a partner who matches his sincerity. An actress who once shared the screen with So-min wrote on Instagram, "She has always carried herself with grace, even in hardship. To see her rewarded with love is beautiful." Same time, speculation about their wedding has already taken on a life of its own. Some whisper that preparations are already underway. A well-known luxury hotel in Seoul allegedly reserved a prime date later this year. A celebrated bridal gown designer has reportedly been in contact with So-min's stylists. Agencies, however, remain tight-lipped, repeating only that nothing has been decided. Still, fans cannot help but imagine what the event will look like. Will it be a traditional ceremony in hanbok, a modern star-studded gala, or perhaps a secret overseas wedding far from the glare of cameras? Regardless of the details, one thing is clear: this engagement has already transformed their public image, rather than damaging their careers. Revelation has elevated them into the realm of a true power couple. International headlines describe them as K-drama royalty engaged, and the secret love story finally revealed. Their story, built on secrecy, trust, and finally, honesty, has resonated deeply with fans across the globe. Yet, the greatest power of this announcement lies not in the spectacle, but in the courage. In an industry where privacy is fragile and gossip spreads like wildfire, Jung and Jung So-min chose their own timing, their own words, their own stage. They turned what could have been scandal into celebration. They proved that love can survive the harshest spotlight. Protected with patience and revealed with courage. As part one of this story closes, the world holds its breath. Already, families on both sides are said to be overjoyed. Friends are preparing congratulatory gatherings, and agencies are coordinating what may become the most iconic wedding in recent Korean entertainment history. But if today's revelation is any indication, one truth is certain: this is only the beginning. The tidal wave sparked by the engagement of Jung Ha-in and Jung So-min did not stop at Korea's borders. Within hours of the announcement, headlines stretched from Tokyo to Los Angeles, Bangkok to Paris. In Japan, entertainment shows interrupted their regular programming to cover the breaking news, dubbing the couple the eternal drama pair. In China, social media platform Weibo recorded millions of posts under the trending tag Han So-min engaged, as fans shared GIFs, artwork, congratulatory messages. Even in the West, outlets like Variety and The Hollywood Reporter carried the story, introducing international readers to a love tale that had been hiding in plain sight for years. The global reaction reflects the reach of both stars. Jung Ha-in, with his gentle yet powerful performances, and legions of fans abroad, while Jung So-min, admired for her versatility, commands respect as one of Korea's most talented actresses. Together, their engagement transcends local celebrity culture to become an international event, proving once again the boundless pull of the Hallyu wave. The rest of the world celebrates. Those closest to the couple reveal layers of meaning behind the timing. According to insiders, the decision to go public now was not random. Both stars had recently wrapped major projects, creating a rare pause in their usually packed schedules. This moment of quiet, insiders say, offered them the opportunity to make the announcement without overshadowing ongoing work or distracting from upcoming releases. One agency staff member commented, they wanted their relationship to be celebrated on its own merits, not buried under drama promotions or industry noise. This timing is their gift to themselves and to their fans. Colleagues within the entertainment sphere. The news has prompted both joy and reflection. A senior actor who once mentored Han expressed admiration. He has always been steady, never rushing into things. It's no surprise he approached love with the same thoughtfulness. See him choose marriage now speaks of his maturity. A producer who worked closely with So-min added, she's carried herself with dignity from the beginning of her career. Watching her now, stepping into marriage, it feels like a story coming full circle. Everyone was caught off guard, though. Some colleagues hinted they had long known about the relationship. A makeup artist who worked with So-min revealed anonymously, there were times when she'd show up glowing, lighter than usual. Need to ask why. We just smiled and kept the secret with her. Another insider admitted, Han once canceled a late-night chit dinner, saying he had plans. We all guessed, but out of respect, we never pressed him. Fans, meanwhile, continue to dominate the conversation. Online communities are flooded with theories about the wedding, when it will happen, where, and what style it will take. Some predict a traditional Korean ceremony with hanbok, citing the couple's respect for a family and heritage. Others imagine a glamorous hotel ballroom in central Seoul, packed with stars, producers, and dignitaries. The local group even speculates on a possible overseas wedding, perhaps in Europe, where paparazzi presence is less overwhelming. Rumors swirl faster than they can be debunked. One suggests a luxury hotel near the Han River has been discreetly booked for the fall. Another claims a famed bridal gown designer was spotted entering So-min's agency building. Some fans even believe the couple may have been preparing for months, pointing to subtle signs: fewer public appearances together, cryptic Instagram captions, and quiet family gatherings. Agencies, however, continue to repeat their refrain: nothing is decided yet. Please allow them the space to prepare in peace. Regardless of the details, the world has already begun treating this wedding as an event of historic proportions. Comparisons are being drawn to other iconic celebrity weddings. Yet fans insist this one will stand apart because of the years of secrecy that preceded it. This isn't just a wedding. One fan commented, "It's the finale of a love story we've all been unknowingly watching for years." As excitement builds, analysts are also weighing in on what this engagement means for the couple's careers. Far from diminishing their star power, revelation is expected to amplify it. Brands are already lining up to associate with a Hallyu power couple. An advertising executive predicted, "They are now a global symbol of sincerity and devotion." Companies will want their faces on everything, from luxury watches to family-oriented campaigns. In terms of acting projects, these may even open new doors. Some producers are reportedly considering scripts tailored specifically for the couple, envisioning them as co-leads in a drama that mirrors their real-life romance. While nothing has been confirmed, mere speculation is enough to send fans into a frenzy. "Imagine them in a romance drama now," wrote one fan on Twitter. "It would break records before it even aired." Yet beyond the commercial potential lies something deeper: the way this story has redefined what it means to be a celebrity couple in Korea. For too long, stars have been forced into secrecy. Relationships hidden under layers of denials until the truth bursts out under scandal. By choosing their own timing, by revealing their love not as rumor but as celebration, Jung and Jung So-min have shifted the narrative. Have shown that honesty, when coupled with patience, can be just as powerful as secrecy. It is this courage that resonates most strongly with fans. Across platforms, messages of gratitude pour in. "Thank you for trusting us with your truth," wrote one. "We will protect your happiness the way you protected your love." Shared, "You've shown us that love can survive the spotlight if it's real. I'm so proud to be your fan." Families on both sides, too, are said to be overjoyed. Reports suggest that Jung Haeun's parents have long welcomed So-min, and that So-min's family is relieved she can finally live without hiding. Close relatives are preparing private celebrations of intimacy away from the media circus. For them, this engagement is not just a public event but a personal victory, a union of two lives, not just two careers. So, the story comes full circle. What began as quiet whispers in back rooms and fan forums has become the defining love story of the year. The first sparks on set to late-night secret meetings. Denials issued through agency spokespeople to today's joyful confirmation. Jung Haeun and Jung So-min have written a narrative filled with patience, loyalty, and courage. As the world waits for the wedding, one truth shines brighter than all the rumors: this is not just a romance, but a testament. A testament that even under the harshest lights, love can endure. That in a world of gossip and scandal, it still matters. That two stars, once forced to hide, can now stand hand in hand, unafraid, ready to face the future together. And when the day finally comes, whether in a hanbok ceremony in Seoul, a hotel ballroom filled with stars, quiet overseas retreat, the cameras will flash, the fans will cheer, and the world will watch as Jung Haeun and Jung So-min turn their years of secrecy into vows of eternity. Until then, the echoes of today's announcement will continue to reverberate. A reminder that sometimes, the greatest stories are not the ones we watch on screen. Are stars right in real life.